Hello everybody, welcome to Mathemagik. In this video, I'm going to cover how do you divide 3 digits by 1 digit. Now, as we've done the 2 digit by 1 digit before this, it's fairly simple to understand that 1 digits are going to be too small to try and fit into 3-digit numbers. And so we're going to have to look at either the first digit on its own, all 3 separate digits on its own, or the first 2 digits and then the last digit. Okay, so let's try one by one for you to understand better what I mean by this. So as we have a 734 divided by 2, we're going to look at this number first. Okay, so we have 2, how many 2's fit into a 7? 2 times 6 is 12, too high. 2 times 4 is 8, still high. So 2 times 3 gives me a 6. So we're going to do minus. 7 minus 6 is 1, 3 minus 0 is 3, and 4 minus 0 is 4. Okay, so now we're going to look at how do you attempt these 2 digits. So how many 2's give me a 13? Let's see which fits inside. 2 times 5, 10, still low. 2 times 6, 12, not enough. 2 times 7, 14, oops, too high. So let's stick to 2 times 6 is 12. So minus 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. And then you bring down this 4. How many 2's fit into a 14? Let's see. 2 times 7 is a 14. That's very obvious. So we actually don't have a remainder for this question. So that's fantastic. Now let's take a look at 258 divided by 6. So 6 times 1 is 6. So we cannot look at the first digit. We will have to look at the first 2 digits. That's very important. So how many 6's fit into a 25? 6 times 3, 18. 6 times 4, 24. It fits inside. 6 times 5 is 30. Oops, too big. So we have to look at it like this. 6 4's are 24. And let's minus it. 5 minus 4 gives me a 1. 2 minus 2 is 0. And 8 minus 0 here gives me an 8. So how many 6's fit into an 18? 6 1's are 6. 6 2's are 12. 6 times 3 gives me 18. So my final answer here is 43. All right, now let's do a few and not each one of them. I'm going to try and do number 4 over here. So 6, does 4 fit inside a 6? Oh yes, it does, because 4 times 1 gives me a 4, so it fits inside. But 4 times 2 is too big, so I am not going to look into that. 6 minus 4 is a 2. 2 minus 0 is 2. So let's look at these 2 digits. How many 4's fit inside a 22? 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5, 20. 20 seems to fit. 4 times 6, 24. Uh-oh, too big. So let's look at 4 times 5 equals to 20. So 2 minus 2 is 0. 2 minus 0 is 2. And I bring down this third 0. So how many 4's fit inside a 20? 4 times 5 is the exact number. So 4 times 5, 20. In fact, we don't even have a remainder. So our final answer here is 155. Okay, now let's try and do number 6 right here. Okay, so How many 4s fit inside a 3? I would say a 0 because 4 times 1 is 4. So now I know I have to look at these two numbers first together. So as a 30. How many 4s fit inside a 30? 4 times 4, 16. 4 times 6, 24. 4 times 7, 28. It still fits. 4 times 9, 36. Too big. So 4 times 8, 32. Also very big. So I go down to 4 times 7, which gives me 28. So 10 minus 8 is 2. 3 minus 2 is 4 minus 0 is 4. Okay. And then after you do 10 minus 2, this will be a 2 minus 2 is 0. So now I have to look at 24. How many 4s fit into 24? 4 times 5, 20. 4 times 6 gives me a 24. So my actual complete answer is 76, as the numbers fit exactly. So now we're going to do number 8, and you are going to try to do this. Now let me give you a hint. 6 fits into 9, so you can actually do the 3 numbers separately. All right? So let's see how many can you do. All right, so I give you 10 seconds to do this on your own, and we'll check the answers. That's right. So now let's look at this number first. So 3 times 2 is 6. 7 minus 6 is 1. You bring down the 2. Now we're going to look at these two numbers. How many 3s fit into a 12? 4. 3 4s are 12. So then 12 minus 12 is 0. Bring down the 9. So how many 3s fit into a 9? 3 3s are 9. And so the complete answer is 243. Now let's try and do number 8. Okay. So 6 1s are 6. Minus it. 9 minus 6 gives me a 3. You bring down the 7. Now let's look at 37 as a whole. How many 6s fit into a 37? 6 5s are 30. 6 6 are 36. So we're only one short. 7 minus 6 is 1. 3 minus 3 is 0. And I bring down the 2 over here. So how many 6s fit into a 12? 6 2s are 12. And so my complete answer here is 162. So now if you have any final answers or comments or questions, please feel free to state them in the comment section below. Please let me know what kind of maths topics would you like, and I'll be happy to video them. Thank you very much. Stay tuned for more.